Hey guys, so I just went to go see my financial advisor and I got some information that I thought was really, really important. And this all started because I put coil spacers into my stupid truck. And I want to start driving it again. And when I started doing the coil spacers, I knew I had to replace a lot of stuff because I stopped driving it because I knew I was at that stage where this needed attention. So I stopped driving it, and if you've seen the videos, you know this thing needs attention. Like, oh. Anyways, I went and got a loan for the truck to fix it, and I'm looking at other things too, and I found some somewhat new parts on the cheap. So I got like, okay, this is what's going to help with all that. Long story short, it got me thinking how to be financially savvy. So I'm like, you know what? I need to make an appointment with my banker or whatever, and I got things put into perspective. So my mortgage is a variable rate, and statistically, and what I've seen over time is the variable rate was cheaper. However, right now the fixed rate is cheaper by about half a point, like zero point 0.5. So whatever, I say half a point. And instead of paying like say $700, it's gonna be $500. Same term. So, but you can also pay it off sooner. So that money that you save from not for that, like say that's $200 you're saving for payments with bi-weekly. At the end of the year, you can do a lump sum. I think it's like $5,000. You can just drop on it, and it drops the mortgage down a little bit. You can do that, or you like what I'm thinking is that'll be extra money towards the visa bills, get everything down, and then there could also be extra money towards finishing the basement, and that could create an income into the house, so we can get somebody into our house. We don't have that space anymore to create a part of like a rental property, so then the income for that house goes up. We look better. Somebody's in there paying like our bills, so to speak, even though the expenses will go up a certain amount, like say like 1/3 more, but that 2/3 of what they're paying goes toward our side of things. So it kind of starts to balance out, and it helps us pay off the house faster. Like, I'm a very quiet person, my mom's a very quiet person, and the most that I do is make these stupid YouTube videos. I don't go out anywhere. I watch maybe one movie a week, like usually on a Friday night, and I don't do anything really. And I'm starting to want to do stuff. So like thinking financially now and like educating myself. That's why I think it's very important that you educate yourself for your financial knowledge, for your financial future. I'm 34 years old, so that's starting to get important to me, especially with the job I have. It's the Freedom Death Plan is what we have. This is the Freedom Death Plan. And you only get to retire when you die. And I don't need that. I don't want that. I want to be able to enjoy my golden years, so to speak. And there's a lot of examples in my industry, whether that was in welding, the welding that I've been around, or construction, or even the technician industry, so to speak. We're not like teachers and whatnot. We're not like plumbers in a trade and stuff like that. And I've never been able to decide what I want to do the rest of my life. So like, I'm 34 years old and I'm starting to kind of get that, oh, okay. So we have to be financially savvy if we're going to be financially ignorant like what I've been. I've been financially ignorant a long time. And it's taken me to put coil spacers into my big truck at home to realize, hey, I need to start thinking here. So I can get myself, a friend of mine actually offered, they overheard some of my conversation, like, dude, ridiculous amount of interest you're paying. Let's get your Visa card down. And I'm very thankful. Like, at first I'm like, I don't want your help. I'll do this myself. And they've kind of been like, come on, man, come on. Kind of like bolstering me a little bit. And like I said, I got the loan, but they gave me more money than I needed and that I wanted. And they're like, this is our minimum amount that we can give you. And just use the rest to pay your Visa card down, and then use that to get yourself a low interest Visa card instead of like you're paying like 20+%. So we can get you down to a low interest card, which will be the same as your loan. So technically you're gonna have less payments, get everything paid off faster. And like this year, I paid off a lot on my credit card. Just been working like hell and trying to sell stuff and get rid of stuff and get rid of all the amount of bogusness that has encompassed my life. Like I've had a broken heart for so long, and I've wanted to do nothing but just live, work, and eat, and that's it. I've wanted to do nothing else. So that being said, guys, live your life, get financially savvy, think about the future, take care of those who are in your life. All this time I've been taking care of my mom, making sure she's okay, and she comes first. That's it. She's a pain in the butt. Having to live with your mom, pain in the butt. But all that being said, I love her, and this is the way it is. She probably says the same thing about me. Who knows? She definitely says the same thing about me. Anyways, that being said, get financially savvy, guys, and pay things off faster, because interest is like bleeding your life. You're going to have to work longer, harder, to get the same job done as if you were to save up for it. And you don't get more life in this life. There's not like a one-up or a couple extra lives. There's nothing like that. It's this life that we have, so live it, enjoy it, learn it, and do what you can. So live it, enjoy it, learn it. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna end this off, guys. That's just been blowing my mind. Like, I can change my mortgage. I can get a lower interest credit card. I actually got my credit score, which blew me away. Like, I guess because what I do every pay period is all the money goes toward bills, and I have nothing left, so I can't spend anything. Obviously, I use the credit card, so it goes up, and then I do side jobs, and then it goes down. So it's like this, which has been like that. Anyways, thinking smart. Learning the ins and outs of being financially savvy is what's important, and there should be more courses in school to teach kids, even adults, on how to be financially intelligent. And only now at 34 am I starting to become just a little bit financially savvy. It's like I have friends that are like what I used to be when I was a kid, when I was in my 20s and whatnot, where I would be financially savvy, where I'd have thousands of dollars in my account, and I'd be able to help my friends, which bit me in the butt, by the way. Lots of stories for other videos, but you got to be careful on who you help. So that's why I'm very nervous about even accepting help, because I don't want anybody's help. But a friend of mine offered, and they kept offering, so I'm kind of tentatively wanting to say yes. And if he does decide to say yes and everything, like, obviously there will be documented stuff, and like everything will be good, and I will make sure it is perfect. I will not hurt any of my friends, family, or anybody that I care about. I've had people do it to me, and it sucks. So that all being said, if my friends decide to help me out to get financially savvy and get out of this debt, then I'm going to make sure to do them proud. And even whatever the interest they want to charge, like, I'd rather pay them interest than a corporation interest. But credit cards are not evil. You can use them to your advantage as long as you pay them off, and they make things a lot easier. It's when you don't care and you just continuously have a balance, that's when they become a problem. So I've said a lot, learned a lot today, and I'm going to fix a lot of financial problems, even if it's like a couple bucks a month to a couple $100 a month. I've got a lot of things where I can save a lot of money that's just been. So talk to your financial advisor. That's all I'm saying. Thanks for watching. Peace.